Hi, my name is Jess. I'm a level 4 Pilates instructor and personal trainer. Today we're going to be doing a Pilates X strength workout together. Starting with a nice Pilates flow to activate the core, the pelvic floor, mobilize the joints, and get into our alignment. Going into our strength afterwards with 3 exercises for 3 rounds. So what you're going to need today is a mat. I like to have a small pair of dumbbells, so I have 7 pounds here, and then I have a little bit of a heavier one, 15 pounds. But of course, it depends what you have at home. So just start the workout, see how you get on, and you can always adjust. So let's get started. So let's get onto all fours. Placing your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Let's start to just connect to our breath. Taking a big inhale through the nose, sending the breath into the belly. Now slowly exhale through the mouth, releasing all the air. And again, big inhale through the nose. And on this exhale, I want you to draw your belly button up and in, connecting to your abdominals. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale. And exhale through the mouth, drawing the abdominals up and in. So I want you to set your intention for your workout. Maybe that's strength, maybe that's alignment, or maybe that's just wanting to feel good in your body today. So from here, making sure the hands and knees are in place, we're gonna go into some cat-cow. So using our breath, we're gonna start with the inhale. We're gonna go into our cow. So arching your back, opening up the shoulders, looking in front of you. Exhale, we go into our cat by really rounding the spine, looking between the legs and tilting your hips in. So keep going with that. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Getting some movement in the spine here. Let's do one more of each. And back to neutral. From here, we're gonna do a knee lift. This is gonna really warm up those abdominals and get them working. So let's curl our toes under. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, let's hover the knees just a couple inches and hold it here. Keep your back nice and straight. Push through your palms. Keep your gaze at the top of your mat and keep breathing. You can do it. Making sure your back isn't arching. You want a nice flat lower back. Pressing those abdominals up and in for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Couple deep breaths here. We're going to do that one more time. So take a big inhale. Exhale. Let's hover the knees and hold it here. Just a small lift. Keep breathing. Stay focused. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Well done. All right, from here, we're staying on all fours, and we're gonna go into some opposite arm and leg extensions. For those of you who have wrist pain in this position, feel free to create a little kind of extra padding with your mat. So sometimes I like to fold it up to add a little bit of cushion, placing your palms on that and letting your fingertips fall off the edge. So from here, we're going opposite arm and leg. Let's keep our hips squared to the mat. Might need to advance a little bit here. So we're extending opposite arm and leg in a straight line with your back. You don't want to come any higher. You don't want your back to arch. Lengthen through the body at the top and bring it back with control using your deep core here. Let's keep going with that. Keep alternating sides. So just focus on control and lengthening at the top. Pair it with your breath. I like to exhale to lift. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bring it back to center. Keep going. Let's make this our last one. And bring it all back and push yourself into a child's pose just to release off. Well done. Okay, now we're coming down to our right side. So lying on your right side's on the bottom, extending your arm out long, resting your head on your bottom arm. We're gonna extend our legs out straight, having our hips pointing directly up to the ceiling, making sure you're lifting through the obliques. So kind of lifting up through the side body to create a little space between your belly and the mat. So super straight legs, like you're being squished between two glass panels. From here, let's take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and lift both legs to hold. Let's hold this position here. We're getting into the obliques, the side abs. Keep breathing, you can do it. Lengthen the body at the top, like someone's pulling your legs away from you. If you feel like you can, this is optional. It's a little bit harder. You can remove your hand and rest it on your hip. But if you're moving around a lot, just keep it in front of you. We're almost there. Keep breathing. Can you get your legs a little higher? Make sure your back is nice and flat and you're not arching through the spine. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. You can bring it down. Hug the knees into your chest. Couple deep breaths here. Well done. Okay, let's roll onto our backs from here. I'm just gonna come on this side. Okay, so lying on your back. Shoulders are nice and flat against the mat. Legs are bent. Feet are hip width apart. Arms are by your sides. We're gonna go into some toe taps from here. So make sure the rib cage is nice and flat as we lift our legs to tabletop. So tabletop, you wanna have your knees in line with your hip bones and your shins parallel to the ceiling. Make sure you're not bringing those knees in towards the chest. So keeping them in alignment with your hips, keeping that rib cage connected to a rib to hip connection. So you wanna imprint your spine into the mat. So sliding that rib cage down, drawing your abdominals inwards, making sure you have no doming in your abdominals. You're really using those abs to hold you down. Arms are by your sides. Let's start with the right leg. We're hinging from the hips, not from the knee. Tap the right leg on the exhale. Inhale back to center. Other side, let's keep going. So if you want to keep going like this, you can. For those who want a little bit more of a challenge, you can lift the head and shoulders, look between the legs, arms can come up as well. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Keep going. Almost there. My abs are feeling it. Almost there. Let's do one more on each side. And you could bring the knees into your chest, lift your lower back away from the mat and roll side to side. Well done. Okay, let's go into a shoulder bridge. So placing both feet on the mat again, arms by your sides. Bring your feet a little closer towards your body. You wanna have your feet and knees hip width apart throughout, making sure the feet are pointing straight ahead. From here, we're gonna be peeling away from the mat, vertebra by vertebra until we reach the shoulder blades. So tilt your pelvis up and slowly peel away from the mat until you get to those shoulder blades. Then you can bring your arms overhead to the floor behind you. Take an inhale at the top. Exhale, bring your arms down as you you come back down vertebra by vertebra, focusing on the distance between your knees throughout, not letting your knees open up at the top. So let's keep going with that. Keep breathing through. Slow and controlled is key here. Getting some nice spinal articulation. Make sure the rib cage isn't flaring at the top of your bridge. Keep the rib cage flat. We're going to do 2 more. Last one. Bring everything down. Once again, you can hug the knees in, release the lower back. And now we got one last exercise for our Pilates portion, which is doing our side lying position on the left side. So the same thing as we did before. We extend the left arm, rest your head on that arm. Legs are super straight, hips pointing up to the ceiling. Little space between your belly and the mat by engaging your abdominals. Keeping yourself pinned straight here. Big inhale, exhale, lift both legs and hold. Keep breathing, you can do it. Getting into the obliques, the side abs. Lengthen through the body. If you want to remove this hand, you can rest on your hip, only if you feel stable. If not, keep it in front. Keep breathing. Can you get those legs a little higher? We're almost there. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. You can bring everything down. Hug those knees into your chest. Beautiful work, guys. You got that core nice and activated. You got some mobility going in the body. And now we're ready to jump into our strength portion. All right, guys, we're going into our strength portion of the class. Starting with squat to press. I'm taking 7 pounds for reference, but it's up to you what weight you use. We're doing 3 exercises for 3 rounds, okay? So starting with your squat position, I like to have my feet slightly wider than hip width apart, but it can also be hip width apart. I like to turn my feet slightly outwards. That is also up to you. You can also have your feet pointing straight ahead. So taking your weights up here, palms facing each other. We're going into our squat first, and then when we come up, we press our weights up to the ceiling. We're doing 15 reps. Let's get into it. Keep your abs engaged and keep breathing. Five more. Last one. And 1. Well done. Put these weights to the side. Next, we're taking our heavier weights. I'm using 15 pounds for reference. We're going to be doing Romanian deadlifts into a back row. Okay, so let's get our feet slightly closer than hip width apart, shoulders down and back. You want to keep your weights really close to your legs, like you're shaving your legs with your weights. Pressing your glutes, your bottom back into the back wall. So moving from the hips, keeping your chest out. Bringing those weights down close to your legs. When you get here and you feel it pulling in the backs of your legs, you bring your weights up towards your hips, squeezing your shoulder blades together for a row. Bring it back down and come back up. That's 1. We're going for 10. So let's keep going. Keep your core engaged. Keep breathing. 6, 2 more. Last one. And done with this one. You could put your weights down. Okay guys, last exercise in our circuit, we're gonna be doing a lunge to bicep curl. So I'm using the smaller weights for this one. I'm using 7 pounds. I'm already out of breath. Whew. So from here, we're gonna place our left foot in the front and our right foot in the back. Static lunge. Get on the toes on that back foot. Both feet pointing forward, hips are staying nice and centered. Keep your arms by your sides, elbows tucked. We're coming down into our lunge while we curl. Don't let the back knee touch the mat. You wanna hover it about 1 inch from the mat. So we're going for 10 each side. Let's get into it. Keep your abs engaged. Keep breathing, let's go. Halfway. Two more. Last one. Well done. Shake it off a little bit. I'm out of breath. Whew. And let's go to the other side. Right foot in the front, left foot in the back. Get on the toes on that back foot. Both feet pointing forward. A little tip for balance is finding something to focus on. So staring at something in front of you. So let's get into it. 10 reps. Last one, and 10. Well done. Quick water break, and then we're doing that 2 more times. Okay guys, let's go for round 2, squat to press. Palms facing each other, weights at the top, let's go. Keep your core tight, keep breathing. Five more. Three, 2, and 1. Well done. Let's move on to our deadlifts with row. So taking your heavier weights, feet slightly closer than hip width apart, shoulders back. Let's go. Hinging from the hips, feeling it pulling the backs of the legs. Now we're getting into our back with our row. Bring it back down and come up to start. Let's keep going. 9 more. Almost there. Two more. Last one. And back up. Well done. I am getting sweaty over here. Okay, we're going for our lunges to bicep curl. 10 each leg, taking your smaller weights. We're gonna get a little water break after this one. So left foot in the front, right foot in the back, getting on the toes on that back foot, arms are by your sides, 10 each side, let's go. Keep breathing, stay focused. Five more. Two more. Last one. And up, shake it off. Whew, let's go to the other side. Right foot in the front, left foot in the back. Let's get into it. Lunge to curl. Almost there. Two more. Last one. Whew. Water break. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys, we're at our last round, and then we're gonna do some stretching. Stay strong, we're almost there. Going back into our squat and press. Getting those weights up, feet hip width or slightly wider, back is straight when you're squatting, core engaged, and keep breathing. Let's go. 15 reps. Ten more. Five more. Three, two, and one. We are done with those. Going into our deadlifts to a row. So taking your heavier weights. Getting your feet slightly closer than hip width apart. Nice and straight in your back, shoulders back. Let's get into it. And row. Keep breathing. Core engaged, you can do it. Five more. Sorry, now it's five more. Three, two, and one. Whew. Well done, guys. Put those weights down. Last one, lunge to bicep curl. You can do it. Sorry if you hear my heavy breathing. I am doing this with you guys. Let's start left foot in the front, right foot in the back. Both feet pointing forward, let's get into it. Eight more. Four, three, two, and one. Well done. Other side. You can do it. We're going to stretch after this. 10 left. Let's go. Five more. Three, two, last one, and one. We are done. Time to stretch. For our stretching, we're going to start with a pigeon stretch. So one leg is bent at the front, Come over that leg and extend the other leg long, releasing the glutes and the hips. Breathe into it. That was a tough one. Well done, guys. Let's try to get those heart rates down and stretch off. Be proud of yourself for showing up. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel because there's more to come. And share with a friend that you think might enjoy. Let's go to the other side. I love this stretch. It's really good for those hip flexors, your glutes. Breathing into it. You don't need to put your forearms to the floor if that's too deep. You can just stay up like this. I am sweating after that one. Hope you guys are too. Let's sit down. Sit comfortably. Cross your right arm across the body and bring it in by the elbow with the other arm, stretching the shoulder. Other side. Let's interlace our fingers. Press away, rounding your upper back. Like someone's pulling your hands away from you. Up towards the ceiling. Press up. And you are finished. And I'll see you next time. Bye.